guys.
All right, Rob, thanks. We are tracking Barry parish by parish for you tonight, and we start in St. Martin, where a curfew will go into effect tonight at 10 o'clock. As Jason Lamb reports, many are getting ready to stay put as Barry moves in. Jason.
In St. Martin Parish, a voluntary evacuation order is out and a curfew will be put into place tonight as folks here say they are ready for whatever Barry will bring.
We got a curfew tomorrow night, dusk to dawn.
The talk at Cafe Sydney May in Breaux Bridge is what's brewing.
It's the medium roast coffee.
Out in the Gulf.
We don't know. We just don't know what this is going to do.
David Puckett and his staff spent today preparing for Barry. Across the parish in St. Martinville,
everybody knows everybody, and a very personal connection with the customers, I guess you say.
Sam Hayes of Robert's Lounge is carrying on a family tradition.
My great-grandfather opened it over 70 years ago.
He says he and his crew will be keeping spirits bright, at least until tonight's curfew.
Well, no, we can party just until you have to go home.
And his patrons say they've done all they can, so what better place to ride out the storm?
That I am drinking, but it's cranberry juice.
No liquor added.
As Barry approaches, folks here will ensure long before a drop of rain falls outside Robert's Lounge, inside, it'll already be pouring.
Daily routine, coffee in the morning, drinks at night, the daily routine as it's been forever.
Now, for those who may choose not to stay around here as the storm approaches and you need help evacuating, you can call the Office of Emergency Preparedness. That number is 394-2808. Now let's go to Sarah Hollenbeck in Iberia Parish.
Canals like this are the big concern. The Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office says that water is likely to push in and start flooding low-lying areas. From flooding to power outages, people in Iberia Parish preparing for the impacts of Tropical Storm Barry.
We got to be ready for whatever comes, even though it's not coming here. I hope.
Tom Ferguson is lucky his pickup truck getting some of the last drops of fuel at this Texaco station in Delcambre.
That happens every time. People don't wait until the last minute to fuel everything up, and he puts an arbitrary demand on the suppliers, and they run short.
Just minutes after we arrive, every pump dry.
A lot of people are out of gas. A lot of supplies are out.
The biggest concern, areas south of U.S. Highway 90, where voluntary evacuations are underway. Kirby Babineau plans to ride out the storm at home, a tactic he's relied on for more than 6 decades.
I've been through them since 1957, so it's like you kind of get used to it, especially here.
The Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office warning people not to get complacent as Tropical Storm Barry moves in.
Just because you've been through one and made it through that one doesn't mean the one that's coming right behind it's not going to be worse.
Starting at 10 tonight, people in the cities of New Iberia, Delcambre, and Jeanerette are asked to shelter in their homes until 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. Reporting in Iberia Parish, I'm Sarah Hollenbeck, KATC TV3.
With that being said, some people are making final arrangements as they leave, others planning to ride out the storm.
Neighbors and first responders are both getting ready. Chris DeMaria continues our team coverage. Chris.
The wind is really starting to pick up. Some gusts are beginning to knock us over. You can see what it's doing to the waves. This area is actually a bay that's fed by the Gulf, and the really strong winds, tropical storm winds, should be coming at about 6 or 7 tonight.
This is what's left at the Jeanerette Fire Station, just a lump of sand after they estimate 30,000 sandbags were filled this week. 9 dump trucks came by and all of the sand they had was used. Firefighters say people came in waves all week, but were non-stop today. Several are choosing to stay in their homes to ride out the storm.
I make sure all my family members are safe and okay, and we can all stay in touch. Somebody needs something. So one way or another, I will get there.
Search and rescue teams have airboats and shallow water boats ready for calls, knowing the water rescues at night will be the most dangerous. They say if you're going to leave, leave now, because when winds reach 60 miles per hour, they can't go out until it dies back down.
There's a lot of emotion involved in it. Worry, anxiety, fear for the safety of my team, and things like that, especially being right in the epicenter where the storm's going to hit. You know, we're usually on the outskirts of the storm and then come in immediately following. Well, this time we're right in the middle of it.
For those that choose to stay in low-lying areas, they might have to be rescued over the next day or day and a half. In Iberia Parish,